Hello everyone. So I wanted to work on this very last page, other than the back of the Steampunk journal, and then we get to start on the decorating and the fun stuff, I think. Other than adding pockets and very minimalistic stuff to this, we can, again, add in more fun things to this. Expand it a little bit more, etc. Which I think is a wonderful idea. Just again, I wanted to take my time with that idea. And yeah, I'm just ripping bits and pieces off of this and going to add it onto it. Not being too particular about the white space at all, to be honest. I'm just doing me, is what I'm calling it. That whole idea of you do you is always fun. Alright, I'm just going to rip this little bit of white off here, and it'll be good to go to where I want to put this. Alright, then we have this lovely piece here, which we'll use, again, a pen to kind of mark where we want our markings at. Again, I like doing this because then it gives whomever gets this piece a little extra journaling space without giving them a little extra, well, again, with giving them a little extra journaling space. It's so much easier to do when you're doing it like this. So, there we go. Now, I was thinking this being the pocket, even though it's a tag, just being a nice little pocket here. So I think what I'm going to do is take off this little beading, which I thought was a fun idea here, and just make it into a tuck spot. Either that or make this a part of my journal cover. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is going to be a part of the journal cover. Never mind. I really like that piece. So, now all I need going on is a nice little tuck spot or something here. I really like this clock, but it isn't stiff enough. So, this is what I'm going to do. To to make it stiffer. It doesn't matter what's in back of it really, because no one's going to see it, the back of it. If it's going to be a tuck or pocket or anything else like that, it don't really need to be seen. It just needs to be stiff. So we're going to make it very stiff. We're going to add one more to this bunch. So yeah, if you ever struggle with, you see a pocket that you have that is not stiff enough for being a pocket and that type of thing, that's when you add a bunch of pages at once to it, and that should make it a lot stiffer than what it originally was. Now, this can become a journaling card easily. So we'll save that to make a journaling card because it's still got that stiffness to it, but has a little flexibility to it yet. So all I'm doing is cutting it out to the best of my ability here. I mean, it ain't the best looking clock, but that's okay. It'll do what we want it to do. And then, again, I'm going to be placing it over here. Or should I be placing it over here? I kind of like it better over here, now that I'm looking at the page as a whole. Or kind of in the middle, honestly. But no, right here would be the best looking in my mind. Now, with this type of pocket, if you have double-sided tape, you can use double-sided tape. But if you don't, you can always use glue too. That is your decision. So there we go, we got that done. Now some pieces here that are just hanging out. Me being me, just wanting to find a nice little home for this piece. But we'll do more like decorating and stuff like that throughout the next couple times that we get to this, because I'm not really planning on doing too much. I don't want to make this too over the top, but I also don't want to make it too under either. So that's what we did for today, and now we'll start with the working to make it look all fancy dancy and everything else and everything. So these are the, again, pieces that are left over, really, other than the stuff that goes with the kit, which I did not use much of the ephemera as much as I used the papers. So we'll get to use